Welcome back to the Front Porch Podcast. Today we're not on the front porch, but we're close. It's just outside, but it's really, really hot out there, so we're in air conditioning.
My name is Lincoln, and this is Grandadder, and today we're very excited to have J.W. Griffin and his mom, Miss Stacy, on our podcast today.
For those of you that don't know, J.W. was recently a contestant on The Voice earlier in the year. His episode aired, and since then he's become a good friend of mine and Lincoln's, and his mom's a good friend of ours too. They just accepted us into their family, so we're proud to have them.
And we've done the same for them too.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
all family.
So, JW, tell me, what was it like being on The Voice?
Yeah, it was awesome being on The Voice. It was about this time last year that we flew out there. She came too for the first episode with my Aunt Jo Beth, and it was just a lot of fun. Some of the most fun was just the stuff they don't even show on TV, like getting to hang out with all the other contestants and working with the band and all that sort of thing. But it was just a great experience being out there.
Yeah, I was showing my mom last night the video of you performing on The Voice, and I was hearing Kelly and Adam Levine both talk about you and talk all the good things.
You have one of my favorite voices I've ever heard on the show. It's special, it's unique, it's soulful. Your timing, your pocket. I want to own your record. I want to be a fan. I just instantly got it, and I think that we could break a lot of heads together. So.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
You were such a great storyteller within the first few moments of the song, and then you showed me your range, and I say me because don't pay attention to the others.
Oh.
So, tell me about your music part of your life. You were on The Voice, and you played your song on what I would call it the semi-finals, the final part of The Voice. You played the cover "Angel Flying Too Close to the Ground" by Willie Nelson. Can you tell me like a little bit behind the song? You said you love Willie Nelson, and you like, and so you recorded that song. You played it on The Voice. What was that like? Yeah,
that's just ever since I heard that song. I heard it about 2 years ago. I've always liked Willie Nelson, but that's a little bit of more of a hidden song, I guess, more than, it's popular, but it's not one of his most popular. But that's been one of my favorite songs, specifically because as a songwriter myself, I appreciate that Willie wrote that song completely by himself, and he took 3 years, 4 years, he wrote it and didn't do anything with it, and then he put it out in like 1981. And I just appreciate a writer that'll put out a song he writes by himself.
You like a lot of the older type of music like that too, not just Willie Nelson, but there's a few others in there. Like.
Oh yeah, I love the like 70s country music, the good stuff. Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, all the real country, the real country music.
The real country.
As real as it gets.
The real country.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Okay, so when you were on The Voice, Kelly Clarkson, like I was telling you, I watched the video myself when you were on The Voice, and I saw how excited Kelly Clarkson was about you being on The Voice, talking about it, talking about the song, talking about how you sing and all that stuff. You were on the Kelly Clarkson show after the season 29 of The Voice was over. You got to perform your newest song, Jesus Wept.
Yeah, that was my favorite part, getting to go on her show and sing an original. I wrote that song 3 years ago with my buddy Wolf in Nashville, and we just waited a long time to put it out, and then finally was the right time, and then it just happened that Kelly asked me to go on her show, and it worked out perfectly.
Right.
I have a question. Did Kelly being your coach, did she have some good tips and advice and things? You learn a lot from her?
Yeah, for sure. I think out of all three, she's definitely was the best pick. For me, at least, she didn't ever try to make me change like my style of how I do things. I got to play guitar the whole time, which I was the only contestant on the whole show that got to keep my instrument through the whole process. And but she also like helped me prepare each week the song, like the knockout round song, If It Hadn't Been for Love. We switched that one up a lot, and that was all because of her. So she kind of helped me get in the right mindset of how to make a song competitive for a TV show other than just singing the song.
Right. So.
What about the other contestants? Did you pick up tips and things from them too?
I mean, when we were on so much just while we were filming, I feel like most of the time we were just hanging out on off screen. We were at the pool or going to the movies or something. It was fun though, but yeah, a lot. Well, afterwards, I've been riding with a lot of the contestants, specifically the guy, Bay Simpson. He's from Alabama.
Yeah, I see.
But he's more like a rock style kind of guy. But me and him ride really well together, and he's one of my favorite people to ride with now in Nashville.
Well, after the Voice this season was over, after the Kelly Clarkson show was over and all your music and things, what's it been like after, like with the, you being on TV with the success and the stuff that you've gotten, the feedback you've gotten that from it, like you're living in Nashville now and you're kind of in the music scene, still whiting up there in Nashville. What that like for you?
Yeah,
after the fact.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun afterwards. That's where I met y'all at. I got to play at Spring Fling in Moultrie, which is our big hometown spring festival, and it's been cool. I've played all over the country now. I was in Minnesota and Wisconsin and Michigan. A couple weeks ago, I play in Florida all the time, Tennessee. So basically, all the way up to Canada almost. We'll probably play there soon. But it's cool just playing those places, and especially while the show was on, but even now afterwards, people still recognize me from the show and will come up, and it's pretty cool.
One very cool thing to me though, Lincoln saw some of JW's videos and whatever, found out about him, and he actually commented on his post, and so
and then we went to the
it
Spring
just
Fling,
happened
and
that the Spring Fling was coming up, and we went over there.
I happened to see he would be playing up there, and that all just kind of happened.
And Lincoln
That's
was excited to go, and I'm always excited to do anything to see Lincoln excited. And
he was excited too.
I was.
You were excited to meet him too.
I was, and so we met him, and right off the bat, he came over and shook our hand and recognized us from Lincoln's
He recognized me immediately from the podcast,
and he's just been great. He's in my opinion very humble and kind, even though he's had a lot of notoriety, and his whole family has struck me as being humble and kind. One of my favorite songs is "Humble and Kind."
By Tim McGraw, I remember that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's what I've always tried to teach my children, to be humble and kind. And my grandchildren, right?
Miss Stacy, for you, seeing JW performing everywhere, you and his aunt must be very proud of him for what he's done. Watching all of that, what's that like for you and his aunt?
Oh, it's very exciting. We were excited we got to go out there with them. That
Right.
he picked us to be his friends and family. Plus it helps that I'm a teacher and it was summer and I could go. But it was so fun, and I was so nervous until Kelly turned around, and then the other ones turned around, and so it was all good. And now we are just excited to follow him around and see where all he goes. And
They sell my merch.
yes, I'm the main merch girl. But me and his
Aunt
sister.
JoBeth doesn't really.
No, she doesn't do merch.
She's good at telling people about it.
She's like, they're over there selling merch. Me and
So
his sister are
it's a
merch
teamwork
girls. Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, y'all work with the most together. But yeah, just getting to watch that. I know y'all are very proud of him for doing all that. When he was little, and was he doing he was doing music when he was little, like, what was it like, him growing up doing music? Have you always been doing music, or just recently?
He's always been in, like, when he was little in church, he was always in the little church choir. Like when he was 3, they have the little church choir, and he started singing in the church choir, and he sang through the youth. He played in the youth band. He got involved in the high school, he was in choir all through school, but in high school he got into Serenaders, which is a special other group that goes and sings and performs around. And so he was very busy doing that in high school.
He started guitar.
Yeah, he started guitar in 3rd grade, and he got to be on. We had the Sunset Idol. We always have a little kickoff, and he got to.
That's the elementary school.
Yes, that's my school I teach at, and he got to open for that, and he was really cute. He was a 3rd grader, and he played to open the whole show for the teachers. We all did a little act and stuff, so it was really fun. So he's loved music like all his life, but he just really took off with it when he got in high school and then college. He started playing around and stuff.
To me, doing that all up till now, I can tell it's taking him somewhere.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's taking him somewhere. I mean, you see where he's at in his life now, and I want to say congratulations for that.
Well, thank you.
And doing all of that, we've been watching and supporting all of it, and we've been to a few of your shows now, and it's been amazing to watch what you've been doing, and it's really amazing. Your songs, you've got some songs that are out. I've heard all of them as well.
Yay!
As y'all can tell, I'm like a big fan of him.
They will stalk you.
I wouldn't say that the word to put it, but I've seen you got some songs you put out. Jesus Wept is one of them. I've seen another one, Coastin'.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty popular one you put out, Coastin'. So here, tell me the backstory of the song, the Coastin'.
Okay.
Your song Coastin'.
Well, yeah, I went to school in Florida after I graduated high school in Moultrie, and so I just spent 4 years down there, and I love the beach and beachy music. And it was actually, we wrote it in January in 2024, and it was right when we had a big snowstorm, but we decided to write a beach song because that's where we wanted to be. And that song took 30 minutes to write, and I'm like, that's a catchy song.
It just came right to you immediately.
It did. I can remember there was snow on the ground. It was after we had one of our, like Nashville doesn't snow that often, but a couple times a year. And it was one of our big ones, so we were stuck inside and we wrote a beachy song. And I put it out on Memorial Day, I think, and it just kind of took off.
Jimmy Buffett mode.
Yeah, that was right.
Yeah, kind of like Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, and that should, I think in a couple months, that should be my first song on Spotify to hit over 100,000 streams.
That's amazing.
So hopefully it keeps going.
Yeah, I've seen you got so many other new ones. I listen to them a lot, but I can't think of the names of them right off. But
To be here with these guys.
yeah, and you got some new music coming soon, you said?
Yeah, new music.
You working on new stuff?
That's always working on something. I've been playing a lot of gigs, but I've been working on an album. I'm about to start recording probably in September, and hopefully put out a full album and make records and actually go all out for it. And hopefully that'll be out in the beginning of next year. And I'll make sure y'all get a copy too.
Oh yeah.
Have you got like a promoter or manager, somebody that's trying to help you?
Right now, right. And that joke, but no, right now, right now I'm still just booking myself, doing everything. I went to school, I majored in music management, so I'm still small enough I can do everything on my own, but hopefully I keep getting big and can't do it anymore, and then
once you start getting bigger, you'll get somebody to help you out. And,
they'll come and try to steal some of my money.
Yeah, well, I appreciate y'all coming
Oh,
to the podcast.
We heard
Again.
you won the golf tournament this
Yeah.
past weekend
Oh yeah,
too.
I played golf. There was a little in between. I did music, and then I only wanted to play golf when I was in middle school and high school, and now I do both. But
And
yeah,
obviously good at both. If you're going to
I'm better at music than golf. But I played good this past weekend, and I'm actually gonna go play another little tournament today. Yep.
Well, I'm glad you got to come on the podcast
Absolutely.
again, because despite our little failure we had yesterday, we tried to film a little video of it, and it kind of failed on us, but I'm happy we got them to come back and we could do it again before he left.
Absolutely.
You guys are just, I know, you guys are just some of the nicest people I've met, and
Well, thank you.
I just
We like
appreciate
hanging
y'all.
out with y'all
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, well,
Love you and Granddadder.
Well, I appreciate y'all, and I love supporting y'all, and
Thank you.
so I just keep going with your stuff, and yeah, just
Yeah.
good luck with it.
I appreciate it. It's always good talking with
congratulations.
y'all. Thank y'all
Of
for
course.
having us.
All
You
right.
got anything you want to add? You got anything?
Thank y'all for having us. We always love to see y'all.
Thank you for joining our episode today. We were very happy to have JW and his mom join us on this podcast. Thank you guys for watching, subscribe. You got anything you want to say about that?
We just really appreciate them taking time out of their busy schedule to come spend a little time with us.
You got anything you want to say?
Yeah, thank you all both for having us. And y'all like and subscribe, like Lincoln said. United falling, I've not have found you. Angel flying too close to the ground. I patched up your broken wounds, and I hung around a while, trying to keep your spirits up and your feelings down. I knew someday that you'd fly away, for love's the greatest healing to be found. So leave me if you need to, and I'll still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. Just fly on, past the speed of sound. I'd rather see you up than see you down. So leave me if you need to, and I'll still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground.